Ta-dee, ta-da. Hello, how are you, Anne?
I'm very well, thank you, and very grateful that we have got a temperature of 24 instead of
40.
44.
Yeah.
Yes, it's been an
Oh my God.
interesting week. And we're just not used to it, Brenda.
No,
Honestly, over in this country, these
no.
heat waves. They've been a real.
When Kathy comes on, she lives in, I think outside of Bakersfield, somewhere in that area in California. Now, she says it's very dry heat, but they have a lot of fires there because of it, right? And she said it's been 102 and 104 Fahrenheit. Oh my gosh. I
Yeah.
mean, you can fry an egg on the sidewalk, right? But it is dry heat. So I don't know. To me, heat is heat. It's hot, right?
Yes.
So yeah, you guys, I don't know. Like you said, you think it's going to be the norm for the few years to come. And like you say, it may be worthwhile getting air conditioning, right?
Oh yes, I think the thing is, Brenda, it's in very, very short supply at the moment.
Oh, everybody's bought them up, right?
So the good time to buy that, I think, will be in midwinter. But
Yeah.
we will be thinking about buying a little unit for here, for the cottage, because it just has been unrelenting. Unbelievable. If I could show you a picture of my garden, we have a beautiful garden that's usually full of beautiful flowers and a gorgeous lawn. And we're having the flowers replanted this year, so there's no flowers. But there is one blade of green grass on that lawn. It just looks.
And that's so unusual for Britain. Britain gets so much rain, right? And we've always said, oh, I don't know how they can stand it. Rain, 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 rain. Everywhere you see a picture, there's moss growing and there's ivy growing and there's whatever growing. But it's green and it's lush and it's beautiful. And to hear you say that everything's brown, dried, and burnt is so unusual for there.
Yeah, all our phones did an emergency thing the other night. Honestly, we all thought, what on earth is that?
Oh, it makes such a big beeping noise when it comes on.
Everybody's mobile did the, and we were looking around, what is that? Anyway, we found out what it was. And nobody in their common sense, but we can't have barbecues, fireworks. It's really crucial now that
because of fire.
Just watches because everywhere is so crispy dry.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I was going to Florida one time and I was driving down we were in the state of Florida, but it's funny, you hit the state of Florida, North Florida, and it's nothing but miles and hours of nothing but nothingness, grass and whatever on each side of you, right? Well, it was very dry and burnt. And some vehicle in front of us, its exhaust pipe broke. And it flew in front of us across the road. And as soon as it hit that stretch of grass, that fire went, and for miles, we just saw this flame ahead of us. That's that hot exhaust ignited the dry grass on the shoulder of the highway. And we all pulled over to the other lane, right, to get away from it. But with an instant, it just, and you got any wind chasing that flame. It's like, oh my God. So now we know how quickly fires can happen, right?
Oh yeah, because you've got quite a lot in Canada, haven't they're everywhere.
Yeah, they were out in BC. Well, that's lightning strikes, right? And it was funny with, what's his name? I call him that in the States. He's saying, we're going to put tariffs on them because they don't have any way they should be controlling their fires. They don't know. We have this biosphere of forestry that, it goes for miles and miles and miles and thousands of miles. How the heck did they think we're going to get people down in the middle of that to prevent a firestorm that can happen from lightning bolt, right? We can't even, our firemen can't even get near it for its density. So it's like saying, let's go to the rainforest and have our firemen you can't. So it's crazy. And of course, in the States, they've got their own fires to deal with too. So it's not just us, right?
So the fire horse is really living up to its name this year.
Fire horse, and it's quick and it's fast, right? He can put a toll on the air. Yeah, right, Heather. Anyway, I want to acknowledge you guys in the room because there's a few here that haven't been in here for a while. So we always have our beautiful Tammy. We have Stephanie again. We have our beautiful Deamara, and we have our Reverend Heather and Steve's, and Heather lives around me in Ontario. And yeah, so I haven't seen you in a while, Heather. I know you follow others, and thank you for coming in. It's really nice to see you again. So you said you're dealing with post-operative complications on the upside now. Maybe you can pull a card. Oh, maybe you can put a toll on the air. Yes, and Canada goes to support water bombers. Yeah, and we've lost men. We've lost some of our firefighters that have gone to the States to fight fires. Helicopters that went down, planes that went down. Yeah. So these things can happen, right? And they're not coming over here to help us. So there you go. It is what it is. But I always say that we don't have to do anything. We don't have to be hateful. We don't have to do that. We just stand in our love and we kill them with kindness, and karma will get them. You know?
Do you know, I was standing at the back door today. We have the back door of the little cottage here is one of those stable doors that half opens and
yes.
in two halves.
Yeah.
So we keep the bottom half closed. And at breakfast time today, when I was coming downstairs, I said, "Is it any cooler?" And we'd open the top of the door, and I just stood in the doorway, and this breeze coming in. I've just stood there for about 5 minutes going, "Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is wonderful."
Yeah, to get some fresh air, right? And that heat gone. But yeah, I see Kathy's here. Kathy's got a light Taro. Hi, Kath. And she's saying it was been 102 and 104. And I mean, she says it's dry heat, but hot is hot. I don't care what you say. Yeah, it's been a crazy season for that. We've been at the other end. We have your weather. We are very, very green. We're never green in August. It's unbelievable how green we are here because we've had just the right amount of rain, just the right amount of sun. I'm picking the tomatoes off my balcony garden. And it's like I'm thinking to myself, the world is so mixed up. This should be you, not, and we should be the drive. Yes. Is more the norm, and the whole world is just kind of shifted, and that. So, and you know, this eclipse that happened has changed a lot of things too. You and I listened to the same particular astrologers about what's happening and how it leaves people, and I threw out 3 extra cards on my weeklies this week on the energy, because when we have major eclipses, and Anne will vouch to this, it causes a ripple effect of energy that can go on for up to 6 months. And so you will notice things like lethargic and tired, or, you know, things that bother you, or if you haven't released everything that you need to release at that time, you will continue to do that as you move through this energy of this eclipse. So don't be afraid to let go of things that you've been harboring, keeping. You know, we're not here to please the world and everybody in it. We're here to make ourselves happy, and we are the only people who can change ourselves. So remember that, guys. If you need to purge and let go of things, it's your time this year to do it. The fire horse is charging us very quickly through energy. And I mean, have you noticed how fast this year is going?
Oh, I know. I mean, every time I do some readings, and I'll have to stop doing it. But I'll start off with Aries, and I'll go, I know. Aries. I'm reading in the middle of August. I can't believe it's the middle of August.
I know, because we mentioned the dates, right? And of course, we do them a week ahead so that our videos go out for the following week. They're watching our video of the week, and then we do it so that they can watch it on time the next week. So we're a week ahead of ourselves in our head, and that's why we say to ourselves, my gosh, where's the month gone, right? So yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you're aching, Heather, and that your legs are bothering you. Wow, that's not fun. So yeah, we're just catching up. We're just waiting for more people to come in the room. We never know from week to week, but generally when Anne and I get going doing readings and giving card messages out, the room starts to fill up like overnight like that. So we're going to do that. We're going to, Deamara likes to be left to the end. So we're going to go up, and Tammy, if you're here, give us a heads up, a thumbs up, send us a heart, whatever, and we will pull some cards for you. Okay. We're going to start pulling cards for people in the room until our super chats start filling up enough where we will go and do our super chats. So I'm working. I was telling Anne when she came in that I bought 7 new Oracle decks, but they've been very inexpensive ones. They're ones that are in the cheaper boxes, and they don't have famous, you know, people doing them, but they're really, really good. Okay, Tammy, they're really, really good decks. So I'm going to be using my Oracle decks today, which, you know, we always use tarot, and I throw 1 Oracle out there, but I'm going to do the Oracles. So anyway, go ahead, and you've got first First, we'll do
Okay.
Tammy.
Thank you, Tammy. Lovely to see you.
So you can do as many
Nice
cards.
if we can meet up every Sunday.
Yeah. If you want to do 5 cards for Tammy, because she is our moderator, go ahead.
Oh, these cards are all over.
Yeah, mine are flying out of here too. Crazy.
Sorry, Tammy. I'm just trying to get.
They're alive today, Tammy. You must be a lot of energy, fire energy going on with you.
Oh, look at these. Oh, lovely. Right. Finally, Tammy. Sorry to take so long. Right. Overall energy. 8 of coins. So this is all about you taking care of the tiny little details. Reading the small print, reading it again, dotting the I's, crossing the T's, taking care of all the tiny little details. The King of Coins steps in with some help for you. This is all about success, opportunity. The King of Coins is known as the Midas Touch King because everything they do is successful. Very much connected to home, family, money, work, career. This king's had to learn all of the difficult things, and now that they've mastered those, they're here to share all that lovely wisdom with us. So this king comes in with a grounded, sensible action plan and with loving help and advice. And immediately following that, what do you need to focus on? We've got the Queen of Cups. So these could represent 2 people, incidentally. But the Queens, again, authority figures. This Queen is lovely. She's kind. She's considerate. She's loving. She's the kind of person that's always helping other people to feel valued, to feel better. And the reason she is so good at doing all of that is she looks after herself first. So that's an extra little message for you. Expect some lovely things to be happening. How can you help yourself? We've got the gift card, 6 of coins. So this is the universe showing up with lovely opportunities and things that you've been hoping for and wishing for. It's the coin suit again. So money, home life, material life, work, family. Spiritual guidance, the lover says, think it through carefully. This is a card of decision making. We've already had this card of checking all the details, being quite diligent in that. The lover's card can mean sometimes a lovely new friendship, but generally this is about you looking at all your options carefully and deciding what will make me happy. And then with grounded common sense and the heart, choosing something that really suits you down to the ground and pulling it all together. The 4 of coins again. We've had 4 coins cards, pentacles in traditional tarot. This is about balance, keeping things in balance. So when you're thinking about things, thinking about moving forward, making the most of these opportunities, just consider situations of too much or too little. So especially where finances, time, energy, work-life balance, consider all those and get those into balance. But we've got the king and the queen, the coins and the cups. I do have a sense these could be people coming in to help you take care of the details and then get ready to make some lovely new choices for yourself from this abundance that the universe is ready to bring you. So Tammy, I hope that resonates. Thank you.
Wow. Okay. Tammy, your anxiety is a little high today. And I asked Spirit why, and Spirit says because it's time for a rest. Okay, because it's time for you to take a rest. You may have been pushing yourself, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a physical push. You might not have been doing anything exerting physical energy, but I always say overtaxing your mind and what you're thinking constantly. forward thinking all the time, your next move can really wear you down. Maybe you have done something physical, but I want you to realize it's time to honor yourself right now and take a time out to rest. Okay. Now, the energy around you is telling me that you're good. You're wanting to go somewhere. This is a card of travel. And it says you could very possibly be planning a little trip, whether it's a mini vacation or you're going somewhere, you're traveling, you're going the distance. It says every time we travel, we learn something, right? It says every cross border expands the soul's map. So to me, travel is like that. It's beautiful. I love to travel because I love to see new things and new people and new cultures and new foods and whatever. And you don't necessarily have to even leave your province, your country, your whatever, the town you live in, but it's a change of scenery for you. Okay. So you may be wanting to just get out there after you've rested up. Now, what you need to, what you need to focus on is there could be something happening here that is causing something to be transferred. See, they're handing something to each other, and it has a message on it. You could be dealing with a legal issue. You could be dealing with something whereby you have to sign a document, or you're passing something back and forth to each other, having it notarized, having it looked at. It's a card of transfer, giving and taking. Okay. Now, what is going to help you where you are right now? You've got the swan, and it says right now you have a soulmate. You have found a soulmate. And we know that usually swans take a mate for life. And I do think that there's someone around you. There's love around you right now. And you found your soulmate, or they're just around the corner. Remember that when two souls are destined to be together, they always find their way back to each other. All those things you've had to go through were worth it. So there could be a new love in your life. Tammy, and I think you mentioned that the other day. I didn't pick these cards. You saw them falling over, and I kept bending on the floor to pick them up. Like Anne said, this fire horse is crazy. So I do think that this situation is very passionate. I think that you've met someone who's really made your heart skip a beat, and I think they're very fond of you as well. Now, the messages from Spirit and your guides and your angels is the door is open. Okay. And it says you can open doors in the universe and make the impossible possible right now. So whatever you're, I had a long talk with myself coming home from church about manifesting, and I'm going to put out a video out there, people, of how to do it, where my life went and where it is now. And it was all through manifestation. So believe deeply in the goodness and watch the magic happen. Be happy where you are, Tammy. Okay. You're such a joyful, beautiful, blessed person to know anyway. And you're always there for everybody. You're always there to give of your time, your support, your love, and being there for other people. So there's a door opening for you, because when we do that and the universe and the powers that be and God and our guides see it, they go, you know what? You deserve a break. So you're going to see a door opening of an opportunity for you to go through. And maybe it's that door of love. Who knows, right? Maybe it's going to be the signing of a document. Who knows? Maybe it's the opportunity to go somewhere with somebody and travel. Now, your final outcome card is remember who you are. Okay. So Tammy, you carry stardust, they say, in your bones, your ancestors' wisdom in your blood, and the whole universe in your soul. Know yourself, and nothing will bring you down. So keep in mind, Tammy, I know you've had a rough go of it. I know you've overcome some great obstacles in your past, and if people knew, they would just be blown out of the water, and they don't need to know, but she has. And you are worthy of more happiness than you could ever think you were. So Tammy, step into your positive energy, step into the love of yourself. This is why you're getting someone new in your life, because you've learned to honor yourself now, and you know you're worthy of it. So remember who you are, my beautiful friend. The doors are opening for you, love's around you, and you're going the distance. But remember, make sure you rest up as well. Okay. I hope that helps. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yes, I have a love that makes my heart skip. Fantastic. Fantastic. Hi, Jeff. How are you? I'll put your name down here. We've got Christine too. Hi, Christine. All right, let's put Jeff down. So we'll go do Christine first. So thank you, Tammy. I love the fact that there's somebody in your life now and you're happy. Okay. And even if it isn't a forever love, It's love, and enjoy every minute of it. Not to say that it won't be. Okay, let's see what we have here. I'm going to go back here now and go back to Christine. Hi, Christine. Okay, Christine. Oh, here we are. Okay, here we go. Hi, hope all is fine with you. Chloe takes 3 exams this coming week. Will she make it? Okay, thanks. We'll go after that, Christine. Okay, we'll go after that.
So, Christine, thank you for coming into the room again. Pleasure to read for you. Will she make it? Yes, I think she will. And I'll explain. 10 of coins is the overall energy. That is happiness, success. It's one of the happy ever after cards. It's material success, financial success, feeling happy, feeling fulfilled, spending time with family. It's literally a happy ever after card, and that is overlighting the whole reading. Your health, the Page of Wands. The pages are messengers. They all bring a little information for us. You've got 2 pages in this reading. The first one, this one in your help part of the reading, brings in good news, happiness, joy, new opportunity. There's something to be really excited about. Immediately followed by the victory card. So we've got good news, happiness, joy, victory. It's absolutely beautiful. So this is what you're focusing on success. How can you help yourself? 2 of Wands. This is about progress, momentum, moving forward. This is working together alongside somebody else. It's all about progress, momentum, and working together. Spirit guidance, the Knight of Pencils. Now, the Knights come in fast. They all have a motorbike in my decks. And this Knight of Pencils, the pencil suit, the swords, is all about thinking, how we think, how we address the world. And this said, just slow down. Choose carefully. Don't go dashing off and make impulsive decisions. Slow down enough to look at all the options. So this is really good guidance from Spirit saying, hold your horses, slow down, keep everything at a manageable pace. And don't go rushing off impulsively, trying to do everything. Slow down enough to make sensible, grounded choices. And pulling it all together, we've got the Page of Pencils, Page of Swords, another messenger. This little page brings in new information, new ideas, new inspiration. Sometimes bringing in a slight change to plan, but this is to help keep you on track. So new information, new ideas coming in that you need to slow down enough to take notice of. So will she make it? Yes, I think she will. There might be a slight change to something. An exam might fall on a different day. There might be something going on that she just has to accept a slight change in a situation, but it's okay. But the whole of the top of this reading is happiness, joy, fulfillment, good news, and a reason to celebrate. So yes, she will get there. And slow, steady, taking on all the information, instructions, and inspiration carefully. Really do take notice of that. And then I do think she'll be absolutely fine. So I wish her well. And as a mum as well, I wish you well, because it's not easy watching them go through all this, is it? So bless you. Take care.
Thank you. Yes. Okay. So, Christine is showing how hard she's worked. Okay. This is the 8 of coins. She's really worked her backside off to get where she's going. And it's been difficult, this whole thing. She's had to really, really focus in order to pass. This has not been an easy thing for her to do. But she's going to find she's really pushed herself hard. And after this is over, she's just going to want to close the door and relax. But she's going to have reason to celebrate when she does, because the 10 of Pentacles comes in. The 8 of Pentacles shows her working for it. The 10 of Pentacles says she's, yes, see? And Anne's got the same. It's success. It's coming through it. It's everything working for her. It's like a huge windfall. She finally makes it. But again, at the end, she's got to rest her mind. She's really pushed herself to get through this. And it's difficult. This was not an easy task for her. Now, my guides were showing me, similar to what Anne was saying, is that one of these exams she does she'll pass by the skin of her teeth. It won't be an easy one for her, but she will get through it. Okay, it's going to be difficult. But at the end of the day, she has to stop worrying. She has to stop stressing out of it. Over it, because when we stress ourselves out, we can't think clearly, right? She's so worried about passing this that she's putting up barriers and boundaries for herself. She's got to let those ceaseless thoughts go, because they're just going around in her head. We can't do that for her, but you have to understand, and I know you do as a mother, your heart bleeds for her. She is really stressed out about this. But at the end of the day, look what we have. We have these children and they're celebrating. So I do think she's going to pass. I do think she'll get through these 3 exams, but one of them won't be very good. But I do think that they're going to push her through with it anyway. I don't see her failing it. I see her not getting great marks at one of them. Okay. It isn't going to be a fantastic pass, but nonetheless, she will get through this. Okay. So thank you so much, Christine. I know this is such a concern for you. I love seeing you in my room. So thank you so much for coming in. So we're going to on to, where are we here? We're going on to Jeff. So let's see who else is in the room. I want to acknowledge we've got Music 100. Hi, Music 100. Stephanie's here, and yes, okay. And who else is here? Kathy says, my guides are saying Christine has done the study diligence to do well in her coursework. The tests are nothing she's prepared for. She doesn't need to cram for 3 days before the exam. Okay, so those are her guides telling you. So you've got a message from Kathy about that too, but it's going to be difficult for her. One of them in particular, okay? All right, so okay, thank you, Tammy, for letting Music know our rules. Okay, so Jeff, do you want, oh, general. Okay, thank you. I was going to ask you what kind of reading you wanted, so general. All righty.
Okay, so I'll carry on then. Jeff, welcome to the room, and thank you. Every week you are so kind to come and support us, and we really appreciate it. So bless you for that. So general reading, overall energy, balance, 2 of coins, work-life balance, energy balance, how much time are you giving away? And how much do you remember to take for yourself? It's always also about financial balance as well. So balance in work, energy, and finances needs to be, just be mindful of that. Your help, Page of Pencils shows up with some new information, some new ideas, some new inspiration. Now, you might hear it secondhand. Sometimes these little pages are a little bit immature, but generally this card can also bring in a lot of clarity. So listen out for this new information coming in. What do you need to focus on? Success is the answer to that. We've got the King of Wands. So we've got people showing up because we've got a Queen coming in a little while. But this King of Wands, very successful, very driven, very focused, very entrepreneurial. This is the king that out of all of them that will say, I have arrived. You know, it's that level of confidence. They are very, very successful because they've had to learn how to be. So this is the king with the business action plan. So this is what you're focusing on, this level of self-belief, this level of organization, focus, and attention to business, entrepreneur, very, very clever energy. How can you help yourself? The Knight of Cups. So we've got a page, a knight, a king, and a queen. People showing up all over the place. This one, how can you help yourself? Stay balanced. Now, this King of Wands can be really quite forthright energy, quite impulsive. This little knight comes in and says, hold it. Slow down, stay balanced, stay calm. It's the cup suit. So this is all about the way you feel, your emotions. Just take it steady. Just slow it down. Guidance from spirit. We've got the Queen of Pencils saying, time to do a bit of a spring clean. The queens all have beautiful qualities. And this one is logical, clear thinking. Straight to the point, can be a little bit blunt, sees it as it is, tells it like it is, and she has no hesitation at all of saying, that isn't working, that isn't serving me, I don't need to do that anymore, thank you, goodbye, in order to welcome in the new. So a real sort out, a real shift of energy of what works for you, what doesn't, and you've been really happy to let go of what you don't need anymore. Because pulling it all together, we've got the Ace of Coins, the start of something, a new beginning, the coin suit, work, career, money, business, material life, home life, family life. And here's this golden opportunity. Look, she's just found the keys to this treasure chest and she's going for it. So keep things in balance. Listen out for that extra information. The King of Wands coming in with a really successful, confident action plan that you're going to think over. Take your time with that. Decide what stays, what goes, and get ready to move toward this golden opportunity. So, Jeff, I hope that resonates. I wish you every success with that.
Okay, Jeff, as you can see, I've been shuffling a lot of cards here because Spirit said I had to get extra cards for you coming in. When we get a card, they'll say, pull another card. Clarify, we'll show you why he got this card. So this is what we do. Much love, Christine. Thank you very much for coming in. Okay, so, you know, it's a pretty good reading, actually, Jeff. You are the shooting star. Your wishes are going to be granted. There's some sort of a fleeting opportunity that's coming your way. Now, it could be anything. It could be a time, effort, support, good health, love, money, anything job related. But something's coming your way. And it's really, really good luck because you end up with the ladybug card. And we know when we see ladybugs, it's a good sign. I mean, I got married on the most active volcano in Sicily, and we were covered in ladybugs up there. We knew Spirit sent us a message. I mean, on top of a boiling hot, you know, and there's these ladybugs up there, right? So they are lucky. And this is telling me there's going to be a lucky opportunity coming into you, okay, of some sort. You have the ability, you've been trying to manifest your goals. You've been doing some really good shadow work on yourself too. I can see that. So, you know, things are coming into you, but remember, they come in due course. It might come in increments. It might come in slowly, but nonetheless, it's coming. You're finally seeing some clarity right now. Things are working out your way. Okay. You're seeing some clarity and you haven't for a while. But now you're going to see this with this new opportunity coming in. Now, I'm going to tell you why I asked Spirit, why you had this card, and they said to pull another one. You've got the card Rival. Now, This is in your help hurdle or your challenge position. And this card says that you could be rubbing shoulders with somebody, or there could be some sort of a disagreement, all right, whereby you guys aren't agreeing you're not on the same page. And there's a little bit of rivalry. It's not going to be a major fight or an argument, but there's something that just isn't clicking with a person around you. Now, I wanted to know why. And they said it's going to have to do with a meeting. Okay. It isn't just one person. There's a group of people, but one of them might draw the short straw and not be happy. Okay. So whatever this meeting is about, there's going to be one person here who's going to stir the pot up, the cauldron, as I call it. But I do think that you will work it out. You have the ability to want to look at things in a beautiful way. Okay. And that means you're not going to get up in your head over this. One person is a minority, not a majority. Right. And, the world is, sometimes we think the world is a hostile place, right? With this rival card. But I think that, as I say, kill your enemies with kindness, because it really goofs up with their head. And I really believe that, you kill your enemies with kindness, and just don't get caught up in that energy. Okay. So don't allow yourself, Jeff, to be caught up in somebody's negative energy, because somebody there wants to make you their sparring partner, or they want to disagree with you, or they want to stir the pot up, or they want to rain on your parade. But you've got all this. They know you're a shooting star. They know you're successful. They know that, and it's bugging them that they can't ruffle your feathers. And that's what I'm saying. Kill them with kindness. So you're going to see clarity, and it might be the fact that you're going to see what a real person's like. Maybe you've had somebody around you up to this point, and they've been kind of like the wolf in sheep's clothing. And all of a sudden now, they shed their skin and they let you know who they are. Okay. So you're going to be able to have more clarity now. You're going to be able to deal with a situation or that energy if somebody is like that around you. Okay. But remember, luck is on your side. They could even be envious and jealous of the success and the happiness that you're experiencing. Well, that's what I have for you, Jeb. Thank you so, so much.
Okay. That's so interesting, Brenda. You've just reminded me. I'm sitting looking at this spread of cards for Jeff. You're talking about ladybirds, and I suddenly remembered on every one of these cards, somewhere I put a little lucky ladybird.
Wow.
You can't, they're not always obvious. They're not
Isn't that funny? And that was what that card was.
Yeah. So on every one of these, you have to look closely on some of them.
Yeah.
I put a little lucky ladybird on every card.
And that's the message that we want to convey to people. We're not sugarcoating. Yeah. You know what I mean? I tell people, when I talk about the Five of Pentacles, right? It's lack and loss. It's feeling, down and out. And I always say this five is the card of challenge, but you can find the resources to resolve these challenges, right? So the ladybug is that little glimmer of faith and hope that says you can change this. Just, you know what I mean? If nothing else, I say to people, if you're in a really bad, challenging situation, if nothing you can pick out of that horrible situation is, the light goes on, the lesson it taught you, that's the positive thing you got out of it. Think of it that way, right? So, yeah. Oh, you're welcome. You're very welcome, Jeff. I don't know why my mouse is acting up today, but it's acting up. Funny, shouldn't be. Okay, we're going to go back here. Gotta clear this. Wow, confirmation. Okay, wow. That's how I heard. Okay, so, all right. So I think our last one here is Deamara right now. So we will do Deamara, and then we'll go back through our people here and try to give you guys some cards, okay? Because we're always so grateful you're in our room, and we always do our moderators first. Deamara, Deamara, you want to be last, so we're going to honor that. But normally I would be doing you right at Kathy. Kathy's a moderator. Here she is. Let's do Kathy.
Who are we doing? Sorry.
Deamara's last, so we're going to do Kathy. Kathy's here because she's a moderator too. Yeah. So that's how I heard it twice. Love you, girl. Okay, so she's doing some channeling right now with our readings, and that's great. She's, that's good. Okay, In fact, Kathy and I were hoping to do a Saturday one time or a Friday evening where we're just going to channel vet messages. We're not using cards because we're channelers. And I've done it before. That's how I started out, guys. I read professional readers without cards, and they were blown out of the water, and they got me out here. But people want to see something tangible and physical. So I had to learn. I had to learn to read cards. And they said, well, how do you know all this stuff? And I said, because I get downloads. Spirit tells me these things and I trust it. And Kathy's the same way. So anyway, we're hoping to do that. I don't know when we're going to fit it in, but anyway, yeah. So we'll figure it out somehow. Okay, so we're going to go on to Kathy. Kathy, we'll give you the cards, okay?
Okay, Kathy, 5 of Cups to start with. This is about you moving on to something better, moving on to something new. Acknowledging the past, yes, that's brought us to where we are now. But now this is you turning your back on that and moving forward to something so much better. We've got the Page of Cups next. So in comes help, support, guidance. This page brings in a message of love, appreciation, guidance, support. And like I said just then, this can be somebody coming in to help you with all those qualities. We've got a full moon on the card. This is about intuition. And as if you need reminding, follow that. You are very tuned in and your intuition's there to help you. Because the final card is the Dreamer. This is you taking that leap of faith. The first card in the whole deck, card 0, opening those doors of opportunity for yourself, walking through them and being ready to do that. Leaving behind what you don't need anymore, starting something fresh, something new, and ready to take that leap of faith. So, Kathy, I hope that resonates. Thank you.
Elaine, hi, how are you? How are you doing? Nice to see you here. All right, I got one more card here. I got to pull for Kathy. Whoops, they're really flying all over. So Kathy, I bought 7 new Oracle decks, so I am using the majority of these new decks, which are really interesting. There is one here, though, that I have already had, but I chose it because Spirit said do that. All right, I'll take that. Okay. Okay. Somebody just sent me a $10 PayPal donation, but they're not in our room, so I don't know. Maybe they just sent me something and I don't know. Anyway, it's funny. We do that. I learned that way too, Brenda. Yeah, we did. Okay, so Kathy, here we go, sweetheart. Okay, there's something holding you back. You're feeling restricted, locked out of something. It's almost like somebody's locked you out of a situation where they don't want to budge, and you feel like, you know what, let me in. If you can't do this, I'll do it, right? And I think that you're feeling that whoever's locking you out of something, you're almost feeling like it's you can't trust them, you can't believe them. It's like they're ready to, they say they're going to do something and they're not going to do it. Okay, they commit themselves, but they don't. Okay. So Kathy, I mean, that's probably, we know who, but I see you getting kind of ticked off about this. It's like, will you just get going, pull the rag out and get this job done? Okay, that's what I'm seeing you say. You're ready for the new chapter and you're not ready to sit back and wait. Now, does this look like, can you read this the normal way? Or does it look backwards, guys?
That's okay, because you're ready for a new chapter.
Okay, well, it looks backwards to me. So as long as you can see that. Okay, great, thanks. So you're ready for this new chapter and you're kind of ticked off because they're dragging their heels and they're not getting what they're supposed to get done, right? So it's like you can't believe it. It's just like, here they go again. They were letting on that they were wonderful and they were going to do this, and they were going to do that, and they committed, and then all of a sudden now here they are. They're shedding their skin and they're going back to not committing themselves. You are the ant. Look at you. You're working your butt off to get something done here. And it's a message of, the ant can lift 10 times more its body weight or whatever. But there comes a point where you have to pull back and say, you know what? I have to honor myself here. I don't need to kill myself when you're capable of helping me here. So somebody needs to pull their weight, get going, and do what they say they're going to do. Okay. You're a torch in a cosmic night. So walk in your light, my beautiful friend. Honor your light. Don't let somebody bring your light down or dim it. You're persevering. You're getting through this. I'm surprised your patience is as good as it is. They're telling me, but you're ready for this new chapter. You're looking for it, and you're going to see that you will be moving on. You know what? It has been. Look at this person standing in the middle there, right? The gaping hole in the middle. They're up there, and you feel as though you're ready to go forward now. You're not going back. You've had enough of it. You've had enough gaping holes in your life right now. But this person needs to get with the program. Okay. So whatever that is, you know what? You're going to do this. You're moving on. It's going to work out in your favor. But right now, you got to light a match under this person's behind to get them going. Okay. So, Kathy, that was your message. She's saying, Brenda, tell me where you're buying your cards from. Not that I'm buying decks right now. Oh, it was on Temu. Temu had all these decks, and so I researched them, and then I did some reviews. I looked up reviews on YouTube, people that had bought them, to see if I was going to like them, and that's how I did it. I didn't really buy them willy-nilly. I'm kind of, even though they're cheap, you know, we've all done that where we've bought a deck and we think it's something and we get it and we go, I'm never going to use this, right? So I end up giving them away to Goodwill, or I give them away to people, my friends, whoever wants them, right? Because that's just me. But anyway, and Anne's like that too. She gives away her cards to people. Anyway, okay. All right. So, Kathy, thank you so much. All right. I got to go back here, wherever you head for. To, oops, Kathy. Brenda, tell me. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay. So, our next one coming in is my list here. Is Stephanie. Are you still here, Stephanie? And Heather Steves, are you here? So Stephanie, step forward if you are. We've got Jeff. Jeff, we did a reading on already. Christine, we did a reading on, and we're going to be doing Deamara at the end. Oh, Helene, I got to get you in here. Sorry, Helene. I spoke to you, but I didn't.
Helene's in London.
Yeah. Oh, she's there. So when's she supposed to meet you?
Wednesday.
Oh, right. So isn't this amazing? Helene is on vacation from France to London. And you guys were in the room when I was teasing them both. Oh, you're going to have to get together. Well, I got the ball rolling. So Helene is going to meet Anne. Isn't that amazing? Wednesday. So I said to her, you guys better take lots of pictures and send them to me so I can see that you did this and, you know, and have some fun. So it's going to be hot as the hobs of you know what there, but hopefully it'll cool down.
Well, hopefully it's as cool as this, because otherwise it'll be a bit interesting.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
Now, Amy S says, can you see my comment? I donated. I wonder if that's your $10 thing.
There we go, Amy. Yes, my darling. Okay, thank you. I saw it come through my phone, but I didn't see you here make the donation with the super chat. So you went into my PayPal personally, did you? So thank you. Yes, I saw your $10 come in. Amy, do you want a general, or do you want us to focus on a specific thing right now? Amy is amazing. Amy watches the same people I watch. And she'll drop my name, and then the lady will do a reading. And I'm sleeping like at 1:30 in the morning because this lady's in Australia or somewhere, right? And so, I didn't know how. That's perfect, honey. That's okay. What would you like Anne and I to focus your reading on? Or do you want a general and see what Spirit has? It's up to you. Okay. Thank you so much. It's lovely to see you in the room. And who is this other one that popped up here on me? Music's here
this week. So general for this week, Brenda.
Okay, sweetie, you got it. Roseanne Davila. Hi, Roseanne Davila. From Berkeley, California. Kathy's guided lights from California too, but I know California is a big state. Amy's donated. Yes, thank you very much. Just what she's to expect this week. Okay, sweetheart, you got it.
Okay, so Amy, welcome to the room, and thank you for asking for a reading. So for this coming week, overall energy, Queen of Coins. So this could be you. We'll see. So the Queens, we've got, sorry, Brenda. You all right?
Oh, you see me? Okay, there I am. Okay.
Are we good?
Go ahead.
Yep.
Can you see me?
Right.
Okay.
So the Queens, all of the Queens in the deck have a different set of qualities that they bring to help us. This Queen of Coins, grounded, sensible, resourceful, practical. If you wanted to speak to anybody and get a real common sense answer, this is who you would speak to. Very focused on home, on family, and making sure everybody's needs are met. She's also very abundant, very prosperous, very wealthy, and very good at looking after money. This is immediately followed in your help part of the reading by the King of Coins. So you've got divine counterparts. That's what you call it. So the King shows up with success, confidence, opportunity. Again, grounded common sense. This King is successful financially, in career, in home life. Anything they do is successful, and they're happy to help people, again, with a grounded, sensible action plan. So you've got the King and the Queen, two people showing up. What do you need to focus on? Having a rest, Four of Pencils, taking a step back, putting your feet up, reading a book, having a cup of tea, having a pot of tea, even better, that'll take longer. And just having a break. And sometimes we think, well, we're not doing enough, we're not busy enough. But it's in this quiet time where you hear the inspiration, you get these brand new ideas. So take that time out, step back. Don't worry. Focus on what could go right. This is how you can help yourself. Visualize the positive outcome that you want and focus on nothing else but that. Stay positive. It's very easy for me to sit here and say that, but focus on what could go right, because the Page of Wands is bringing in good news, new opportunities, something fresh, something exciting, a new project, a new job, a new creative idea, a new area of study. And in comes the news about that this week. This little page, look, she's jumping up in the air. She's absolutely thrilled to bits to hear this news. And then with finishing off, pulling it together, the Empress. A major arcana card. It holds more energy. This is about getting busy, taking action, starting a new creative project, doing the work, not just thinking about it, hoping for it, putting it off till next week. This little Empress here, she's got her apron on, she's busy creating, starting, getting busy on those new ideas, those new projects, and those new opportunities. These could be very likely connected to work and career, because we've got this King and Queen of Coins bringing in the success, bringing in the confidence that is really helpful. So allow that to happen. Take your time just for now. Step back just for a tiny little while, and then this positive change coming in and you storming ahead with the confidence of this Empress card, getting on, starting something new and really enjoying it. So Amy, I hope that resonates. Thank you.
Beautiful. Okay, so Amy's talking to you here. King of Coins, successfully, financially, both happy to help people. Yes, I do need to rest. Visual on the outcome I want. Yes, needing to stay positive. Yes, something fresh. Beautiful. Thank you.
Oh, bless you. Thank you, Amy.
Rest, taking action, busy on new ideas, on new projects. Yes, a lot new has happened. Lots of changes. Thank you. We love hearing you guys communicate with us when we're doing these readings. So thank you, Amy, so much. Okay. And always thank you for sending me a heads up when someone's doing a reading for me. I haven't found my reading yet. I had to go to church this morning. I didn't have time. Okay. So anyway, Amy, you need to be patient. something needs to take time. Don't rush. There's something that you want to see happen ASAP. You know that our friend uses this deck all the time, and I decided to use it for you as well today. This is a card that says you may be waiting for something, but it's going to come in at the perfect time. This is a card that says don't rush, don't push, don't force anything right now. Okay. Something's going to call you to be patient this week and be brave. Remember, don't let fear lead your path. Don't let fear rent space in your head. Because when we have this feeling of trepidation and fear about something not working out, it just overtakes us. Be brave. Know that you're planting your seeds for something really good to happen here, okay? And it's taking time, especially when you get that have patience card before that. And it means that you're planting your seeds for something to happen, and it hasn't happened yet. Don't get impatient. It'll be all right. Now, you're going to have to set up your boundaries, okay, this week. You're going to feel that you have to set up some self-defense. You're going to feel that you're going to have to protect yourself or what you have or what you've done. Stand firm, okay? Stand firm in your softness. Your boundaries are sacred to you. Don't allow somebody, look at the porcupine. You know, somebody might have a little prickly attitude towards you. They may be a little bit envious of you, a little bit jealous of you. You know what? That's their problem, not yours. You set boundaries and you will, yeah. And you are waiting for things, okay. I think that you have to set up boundaries. There could be somebody around you who's a little bit prickly and they're a little bit jealous and a little bit envious. Set those boundaries up. Don't let anybody cross that line. You don't need anybody that is going to create a storm. Okay, somebody here might want to have an argument with you, or somebody here might want to stir up the cauldron. When we get the storm card, it says emotional upheaval and a necessary cleanse. So you might be walking away from someone, a colleague, or someone who's led on, they were your friend, and you just had it. You just said, you know what, I don't need this in my energy field right now. So you may be putting a hold on a friendship, or you might be just pulling back from it, putting some distance between you, rather than get into a Donnybrook or a big argument about something. You're smart enough to do that, because in walks your owl, right? You are the owl, and the owl represents wisdom and being smart, and you're being encouraged to look beyond, okay, deceiving appearances in the true reality of a situation or a person's motives. You need to hear what is really being said, despite the words and emotions coming from the messenger. How ironic that card shows up. What have I been talking about, right? You saw me deal them. These cards are flying out. I don't pick them. So there's going to be somebody, Amy, who wants to stir the pot up, right? It'll come in the form of a message. You might get a text that isn't nice. You might get a call that isn't nice. You may even get a voice message that isn't very pleasant. But you're smart enough, and it might come in when you least expect it. It could come in the evening, or you're sitting there having your evening coffee, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, you get this. Somebody's having a bad day, and they want to drag you into it. Don't let them, okay? Don't let them do it. Amy says, I won't let anyone cross the line. I really hope it's not at work. They've hired a new receptionist to work alongside of me. I think she may be a little bit envious of you. You're lovely, you're beautiful, you're a wonderful person, and you know your job. But you know what? If anything else, just it will help you see through a new lens. Okay? Be open-minded. We don't know what battles other people are fighting. And sometimes we end up being they end up throwing misdirected anger at us, right? So I know you get along with your coworkers, but anyway, there's somebody new there. I can't say who it is, but just you're going to receive a message, and just let it go. You can rise above it. Okay, observe everything and look through the lens of everything here clearly. Okay, well, that's what I got for you, Amy. I'm sorry it wasn't you won the jackpot, but I think it's helpful to know if there's energy coming towards you. You need to know, right? To be prepared. Okay, so hi, Marvy. How are you? Thank you so much, Amy, for coming in the room. I truly appreciate it. Anne and I both do, and for your generous donation as well. Okay, so we have Marvy. Hi, Marvy. How are you? Get this down here. General reading. Okay, sweetie, we got it. You're very welcome, Amy. Thank you so much, sweetie. Just keep on your toes. Keep your eyes open. I always say the wolf in sheep's clothing can show up at any time, and you're such a kind, giving person that you overlook it and you need to just be on your toes. Okay. All right. Okay. So Marvy. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, Marvy. General reading for you. Two of Coins shows up first. So this is all about balance, work-life balance, energy balance, financial balance. This is something that you need to be mindful of just now, especially how much time you're giving away, how much energy you're giving away. Do remember to take that time for yourself as well. Make sure the bank account is balancing as well. This is a card of somebody juggling all sorts of different things and trying to keep a balance between them all. We've got the Queen of Wands next, bringing in the lovely qualities for you of confidence, self-assurance. This Queen knows her worth. She's confident, she's strong. She can manifest whatever she wants whenever she needs to, and she does, because she's had to learn how to do that. And her approach to life is, yes, I can, and you just watch me. It's that level of self-belief. So focus on those qualities. Know yourself, support yourself, and be confident within yourself. The Temperance card, a louder version of the Two of Coins, again, is about balance. So there could be an awful lot going on for you just now. This Temperance card says mix ideas together, compromise, talk things over, collaborate, share things. When you mix these ideas together, just take your time. That's the recipe for success. So balance, compromise, discussions, conversations, keeping your life balanced. And in the middle of it all, you standing there with the confidence, self-belief, and high self-esteem of this Queen of Wands. So I wish you well, Marvy. Thank you.
Wow. Powerful reading. You've got a powerful reading here. All right. One more here. I said you have a powerful reading. To remind you of your power. Look what flew just now out of the deck. Yes. Okay. You can't make these things up, people. Okay. So I'm seeing some sort of a get together or a collaboration with somebody, teaming up with somebody, but somebody in the background is a bit jealous. They want to interfere in this. Okay. Now, whether this is a relationship of strong friendship, love, romance, or just someone at work that you're discussing something with, but there's someone there that wants to interfere into this. So keep your eyes open. There could be somebody in the background that's, again, this card's got, they tell me a little bit of envy is attached to this, Marvy. So I don't know who this is. It could be somebody at work, but they're a little bit envious of what a friendship or a connection you have with somebody. And it's almost like they're watching from the sidelines, right? You've got this great ability to be with this right person, and you've worked hard to do it. You're building something patiently, and you're sharing it with this person. The beaver builds something, doesn't give up, right? No matter what, he's not going to give up on building his home, his dam, and what he's come to do. In this relationship that you're developing with somebody might have started off a little bit difficult in the beginning, but now you can see the picture in complete clarity. You have that ability to share your ideas together, whether it has to do with work, collaboration that way, or meeting a strong friendship. Now, it's a powerful time of change because you get the frog, okay? And the frog, we know, jumps from one lily pad to the other, right? He doesn't sit long in one place. You're going through a transition here. Something's changing in your life, and it could be with a relationship or of some sort as well. It's a powerful time of change. You're being called to connect with the world of emotions and feminine energies. You may also need to engage a process of cleansing, whether it's physical, emotional, spiritual, or energetic. Well, maybe there's someone in the background here that isn't as true blue as they claim to be when it comes to being your friend. So they may have, as I say, outlived their expiration date in friendship, and you may just have to pull away and be done with it. Okay. Now you've got the Raven, and it says you're going to be messages from beyond. A secret's going to come out. Okay. The Raven is all about, we know birds are messengers, so we get messages, but birds also refer to gossip. Okay. So beware that there isn't some defamatory gossip going on, and don't get involved in other people's drama. Let it go. You stand in your own power here, as I had said. Okay. You need to stand in your own power and know that this is your path to walk, no matter what they think. So you're going to hear a message that's going to come in, and I think, or you're going to see something clearly now that's going to allow you to just say, forget it, it's done. You are complete. And it's funny how when we do that, it's difficult at the time, but when we do that, we realize it's meant to be. So you are not broken. Nothing is wrong with you. Okay. Don't spend your life fixing problems. Dwell in the beauty of your being. You are enough now and always will be and have been. So don't go blaming yourself for anything, Marvy. Okay. This is not your doing. Don't take on the blame. Don't be hard on yourself and beat yourself up when things don't work out for you. Okay. I always say to people, the universe isn't happening to us. The universe is reacting to us. So what kind of message are we sending out to the universe? Is it positive? Is it, I love my life, I'm grateful in this? Or is it, why don't things work out for me? And why are people treating me this way? Okay. So remember, you stand in your power. You've got it. Don't listen to other people's, the naysayers, and you will be getting a message here. And just, you're building something. Be patient. Okay. Something's about to happen for the better. Thank you, Marvy, so much. Okay. All right. Let's go back here. She's talking to everybody. Got to find her general reading way back here so I can remove it. Oh, where are we here? Here we are. Good. Okay. So, the time now is 3:10. We've been out here more than an hour. Can you believe that? We're going to do Deamara. Deamara, we have to do you now. Okay, sweetheart. We've got to go back here and get Deamara. Deamara. Where's my beautiful Deamara? There you are. Thank you, Deamara. Okay, so Deamara, don't make me send the foghorn out after you in the fog, okay, to get your attention. Can we... Oh, here she is. What spirit needs to do? Oh, you jumped right in. You read my mind. You could do my job, Deamara. You're intuitive. Wow. Okay. Whatever spirit wants you to know. Okay. Let's see what we got.
All righty. Deamara, thank you. Bless you. And so pleased to read for you. So overall energy for you, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, slight change in direction. Turning your back on something, the old ways of doing things, and getting ready to do things which are much more in your interest, that focus on your needs, your plans, a lovely direction which suits you down to the ground. So a slight change in direction is your overall energy. Your help, King of Cups steps up. This is lovely. The King's bringing in beautiful qualities to help us. This King is loving, giving, generous, kind. The kind of energy where they'd put an arm around your shoulder and go, hey, it's all right, you've got this. This King is very emotionally balanced, emotionally in control, and incredibly kind and generous. That's your help. That's beautiful. What do you need to focus on? 3 of Pentacles, healing and moving on. Just for now, taking your time, talking things over. But in front of these little angels, there isn't one obstacle. So when they've finished their little tiny cup of tea, they can stand up and they can move forward. So definitely a movement forward, healing attached to it. And we've got this new, fresh energy coming in. This is what you're focusing on. How can you help yourself? We've got the Justice card. So things turning out in your favor, but very much asking you to walk the talk, walk the path of honesty, integrity, kindness, wisdom, joy. When you follow that moral compass, that road is open in front of you. So this is you walking the talk. And guidance from Spirit has you walking forward, moving on and feeling good. 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. This is the movement forward. You've thought about it. You've talked it over. Now we've got the momentum. This is a real breath of fresh air card. If things have felt a little bit on hold, a little bit stuck, not anymore. Look, she's halfway across the card. She's made up her mind and she's on her way. And pulling it all together, the Magician saying, yes, you can. You are ready. You can do this. This is the Magician bringing all this lovely energy, grounding it and saying, you can do this. It's magical. It's beautiful energy. It's very, very strong. So a slight change in direction. The King of Cups bringing in the love, the attention, the compassion. Walking your talk with confidence and making that magical move forward. So, Deamara, I hope that resonates. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anne. Okay, so I've got another here card I have to pull for you, Deamara. I'm just watching the chat line as it goes up. Tammy's gone. She said, thank you very much. Thank you, Tammy, for coming in the room and always being a wonderful moderator for us. Okay, and there was one more here they told me I needed to pull. I'm coming. I'm slow. I know. Oops, there it is.
All right, Brenda.
Okay, I closed the chat room down though, so no more super chats, guys.
Okay,
No more
we've got one that we haven't done, but that's fine.
Yes, the new one coming in. Yes, yes. I told her we're going to do her next. Okay, but then after that we're done. Okay, guys. Deamara, my beautiful Deamara, you're safe. Stay put where you are. You may have thought that you should move on, and you are moving on, but right now, exactly right now, you're in the right place. You're in the right place in your mind, your mindset, your head, your heart. Everything is in the right place right now. Okay, so move slowly with caution, but I think you're doing the right thing. Somebody's attracted your attention here. Now, it could be somebody on a friendship level, a business level, some sort of a collaboration, or maybe even they've caught your eye or your heartstrings a little bit. But there's somebody here that is going to catch your eye and your attention, and theirs as well. You are the peacock. We know that. You go out there on the stage and you are a beautiful entertainer. You're so talented. Your outfits are absolutely over the moon, and everybody loves you. You are the peacock. So you will find great power in focusing on the positive aspects of yourself, that which makes you indefinitely unique and beautiful. There is deep wells of untapped inner power in letting go of negative self-talk. Okay, so don't get up in your head. Remember what I said. You're safe where you are right now. Okay, don't be getting up in your head because things aren't moving fast enough for you, right? So yeah. Hi, Charlotte. Charlie's Angel Tarot here. You're posting your performance on Facebook today. Beautiful. Now, the reason you're feeling this way and your spirit's giving you these messages is to help you break free from fear. Okay. You may have been harboring some feelings of fear around this move that you're making. And spirit saying, come on, stop it. You're the peacock. We love you. You have that ability to go out there. You're safe where you are. Don't get up in your head about it. Okay. So spirit saying, they're here to help you break free from the fear that you have in your head. I know things aren't going fast enough for you. Look, you got the snail, right? So, it says, trust the slow steps. They are building something strong for you. Just patience, persistence, and you are protected. Remember I told you to stay put? Everything's okay right now. Now, yes, you're moving on. You're finding your path, your divine direction. The compass shows up. And this means that you have the ability now to pick and choose what direction you want to go tomorrow. Okay, you've already done that in your head. I know that. So I do think that you're collaborating with somebody here in business. It's going to be able to elevate you, market you, help you through whatever you're doing right now. So those are the messages that I have for you, Deamara. Blessings, and we love you for coming into the room every single week. Thank you so much. Okay, we have a new one here. Thank you so much for coming in, Ava Jackson. What does the universe want me to know about my love life? Okay, let's see. And I want to say hello to someone else came in the room here. Musam, when will I get a job? I don't know, darling. You have to make a super chat donation, and not today because her super chat's closed. Hope we see you again next week. If you make a super chat today, you'll get it read next week. So, but thank you for coming in the room. Okay, so What does the universe want me to know about my love life? Let's all right. All right. These cards back in order. Okay.
Okay, Ava, welcome to the room. So, what does the universe want you to know? So, your overall energy is the Hermit. And this is you standing tall, shining your light in the world, leading by example, teaching from experience, a real way shower. This Hermit is someone who's done an awful lot of inner reflection, learnt the lessons, and are now in a lovely situation where they can help other people and lead the way. Your help, Two of Wands. This is about partnerships, positive partnerships, working together. And when you work together, that's where the success can be found. So this is momentum, progress, moving forward together. What do you need to focus on? Another two of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Making a decision. This little angel is stuck because she can't decide between this or that. So this card says, focus on gathering all your information together, thinking it all through thoroughly, and then being ready to make a positive choice. And I've literally said the word choice. And your next card, how can you help yourself? Eight of Cups, all about choosing. Stand back, look at all your options. Don't go rushing in with the first idea, the first option. Look at all your options carefully. These cups have lovely things in, like a flower or a butterfly, but there's a grumpy little gingerbread man here at the front, and she doesn't want to choose him. So standing back, assessing, taking your time, and then getting ready to make a positive, sensible decision. Guidance from Spirit. You're going to do this. We've got the Nine of Coins. This is the card of abundance, prosperity. You, as Brenda says for this card, walking in your garden of abundance. This is you really enjoying the results of your hard work, taking some time out, treating yourself to something lovely. This is your guidance, taking time for you and enjoying the results of your hard work and pulling it all together. The Queen of Pentacles shows up, the Queen of Swords. Now, this queen, all of the queens have beautiful qualities. Everyone different to the next. This one sees the truth, has the clarity to see things exactly as they are. She speaks her truth and doesn't have any hesitation in getting rid of things that are not working to invite new things in their place. It's very much a spring cleaning energy. It's out with the old, in with the new. This queen will say, that isn't working for me. I don't need to do that anymore. That isn't serving me. That doesn't work for me. Thank you. And without any hesitation, just saying, thank you. That's enough. So she can welcome in the new. So what does the universe want you to know about your love life? It's time for you to step forward, lead with confidence, make mindful, sensible, well-assessed decisions, get ready to move forward as part of a positive partnership. We've got this lovely Nine of Coins of success and prosperity. And in order to do that, my feeling with this is you might have to get rid of something before you can welcome in something else. This Queen of Pentacles is straight to the point, sees the truth, says it like it is without any hesitation. And this is you really stepping up and finding your voice. So Ava, I hope that resonates with you. That's what I've got for you.
Wow, very similar. I'm using all oracle cards, Ava, and Anne is using all tarot cards, but very similar energy. I think something's going to be happening by the end of this summer, in the fall. You're going to be walking away from a relationship and releasing it, letting it go. You know, it has shown some imbalance this last while. You both were not on the same page. And it's been kind of just sort of petering out, this relationship that you've had with somebody. And it was all about timing. You kept putting it off and saying, oh, it's not the right time. I can't do it. I don't want to do it. And yet you have the strength of the bear coming in. Okay. The bear is all about symbolizing strong source of support in times of difficulty and adversity. It may be time for you to stand for your own beliefs or your own truth right now. With strength and confidence, you are free to roam and will follow your own path. So I think you're letting go. You're letting go of a relationship that was imbalanced. Okay. You're walking away from one, or you're going to, and you may be doing it after the end of the summer. Excuse me. I need a mouthful of water. I'm sorry. Thank you. So Ava, I want you to fear not, because romance, beauty, and a delicate strength is coming in. It's going to be a new love. But in order for you to embrace a new love, you've got to let this one go. Okay. You have to release the past in order for you to embrace the new one. So I'm happy to see that there will be a new love coming into you. I do not think the person that you're with is going to change. I don't think it's they're going to make a new love come in. All the answers are within you making this decision. Okay. So it's you that will say, I'm done. We need to part ways. We're not on the same wavelength. Done and done. Not them. I do not see somebody walking away from you. They know a good thing when they have it, but you need to be treated with due respect. Stand in your power. Stand in your grace. The Panther, right? This beautiful card that says, move through darkness with strength and silent certainty. You may be quietly in the background, figuring out how you're going to, when you're going to do this and how you're going to do this. Your heart wants you to let somebody down gently. That's fine. But maybe you have in the past. You maybe have been trying to do this in the past, and they still have kind of hung on and clung on. But it's now time for you to make that decision. And I think by the end of the summer and the fall, you'll do that, because it's the end of a cycle in your life. Okay. This will end. Sunset isn't an end, but a prelude to the dawns, and it opens the door for new love. So there you go, Ava. That's your reading, and I hope that it resonates with you, and I wish you many blessings. But, you know, closing the door on one relationship will give you the ability to open a new door for someone else who you prefer to be with anyway. Okay, so that's your reading that I have for you. Okay, so guys, our super chats are over now. Our room is officially closed now. I've got 11 people sitting here, and it's been absolutely fantastic having you in the room. So Musam, you have to, as I had said, you can ask, but we don't always get an answer because the chat room's closed. Anne and I have been out here an hour and a half. Normally we're only out here an hour, but we're getting busier and busier as we move. Great readings. Thank you so much, Jeff. Thank you for being in the room. Charlie says she's sorry she's late. That's okay. You're here, and we love seeing you in the room. Thank goodness. Is what cooler now? Just been out for a walk. Yeah, she's over there in Amsterdam or in the Netherlands, right? And she's experienced the same energy and heat that you have. So yeah, it's been pretty brutal over there, hasn't it? And it's always nice to see you, Helene. We love you. And yeah, sorry we didn't get through all the people in the room, but the room's getting busier and busier. And Anne's got to go. And yeah, so anyway, we will see you next Sunday, right? At 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I will see you guys on Friday, because guess what? I am going to be out there bringing in Nate's Third Wish. You guys need to go watch Nate if you haven't. Nate is French. He lives in he lives in Portugal. He's had me on his channel. And so go watch him. He's absolutely amazing. He went to he went to Spain to Mallorca to see the eclipse, and he did it in a boat. And it's amazing the videos that he's got out there of the eclipse. He didn't get a complete full eclipse. He got the sun, the moon going over the sun in a quarter, crescent moon going down into the ocean, which was absolutely beautiful. So he's coming on my channel on Friday at 2 p.m. And that's Nate's. Go check out my postings. You should be getting them. If you guys have subscribed to me, you should be getting all our notifications when Anne and I are out, whenever I'm out there at all. So everybody, thank you so much. We send you lots of love and many blessings. And remember, stay safe, play safe, and be safe. And we'll see you next week.
See you soon. Take care, everyone. Thank you.